Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you are new. Today we're in the 305 sprint cars here at I-55. I ran a decent time in practice. I'm using the face cam for the first time here on YouTube, as you guys can see. I used to use it when I streamed on Twitch a few years back and stuff, but decided to finally hook it up and everything. But let's see how this goes. Hopefully we can get a decent time. I'm just going to run the outside for the first lap. Try to get as much speed as you can, because you don't really get much of a run in them before your first lap, so we really only have one try at this. Try to go low, keep the car straight, not get too much in the slick. 3 and 4 has a little bit more grip in it, so we should be alright, as long as we don't tap the wall coming off. And we ran a 6:35, not terrible, but not great by any means. There's a lot of fast guys here in this race. Corey is super fast every time I race him. He's also on a controller, which is nuts to me. But so far we're 7th. We're pretty far back in the pack, which is going to be rough. But we're going to have to try to come up through the field when this track gets worn out. It wears out very quickly, but I'll bring you guys back when we're getting ready to go green. Alright, qualifying is over. We stayed in 7th, so we're going to be about a little bit past mid-pack. Starting on the bottom is going to be rough, I feel like, because the outer lane is definitely going to be where you can keep more of your momentum. Hopefully we can run pretty well and not end up in a wreck. There's no cautions here. We got 30 laps. We are car 4, which is nice. At least we're a little bit lower number out of 12. But yeah, he ran a 5:29. Second ran a 5:31. They were very fast up front. I was hoping to run like a mid-5. That was my goal. Because right before practice ended, I ran like an 11:5:44, I think it was. And that was like with the track worn out as much as it was for the most part. So I must have missed my mark a little bit in one of the corners, probably in 1 and 2. Because that's the one the easier to lose your time in. Need to get a decent start here. Try to get to the outside. You might be able to make the bottom work right off the start, but it's going to be rough getting stuck down there. But this track seems to wear in very quickly from what I saw in my last practice. Like, it wasn't super worn in, but it got like all the way to the bottom, all the way to the outside slick. And you're going to have to run right up by that wall once it gets real slick, and it's hard to do that. You can do it a little easier in these cars, but you still get into the wall and it'll really slow your lap down by a lot. At least like 6-7 tenths if you don't get off the wall quick enough.
Take deep breath, bud. Nice and smooth here. That's fun.
Alright, coming to the green here.
Car's off. Have a great day.
He had a quick start. Outside lane did not have a very good start. Still have one to our outside right now.
Clear outside.
Still might be able to make it work down here in 3 and 4. I got 2 sideways coming back onto the straight.
Clear.
Trying not to slide up into the guys on the outside mainly.
Clear high, clear high.
It's so easy coming off these corners to drift up. But to be fast on the bottom, you kind of need going all the way out to the outside lane, but we're stuck down here for now, which really sucks for us. I think we finally got cleared. We try to run this outer lane. We about got hit. I had to like check up to not get hit and actually straighten out my car. So I was just taking the outside lane, the 3 car, the one that got in front of us right there. He wanted to run that same lane, but threw it in a lot harder than we did. Need to figure out the fast lanes here once the track starts to wear in. Seems like outer edge in 1 and 2, maybe a little bit lower in 3 and 4. Because it kind of holds more grip for longer. 1 and 2, the bottom and mid gets slick so quickly. I'm going to try to roll momentum here on the outside, see if I can make anything happen with it. But I think if you could hold that bottom, like the top couple guys, I think the top 2 are still running like bottom pretty well. He might pull up still. Yeah, he is. I'm hoping he stays a little low, but he's running like a little bit low and sliding up off the corner. There's so much dust, it's hard to see some of it. Like some of the track. I'm trying to get out here in this grip and see if I can get enough momentum coming off these corners. Running a little bit higher than these guys. It's definitely tough to pass at this track in these slower cars. Because the Limited was kind of like that. It was very tough to pass in. But you can kind of make the bottom work a little easier when it was slick still. I feel like the sprint cars are a little bit looser. Guy behind me is flying right now. Who is that, the 5 car? Yeah. He is flying right now. Got right up on that edge though. You can see how much faster the outer edge is. Ooh, 3 car got in the wall, but he got off very quickly. My problem is coming off these corners, my car is straightening up really bad. And it wants to go out to the wall coming off these corners. So I try to turn off these corners a little earlier to not hit that wall. That red car up there, 2 car, is running that low side, trying to get by. There I go into the wall like I was saying. Damn, that 5 car is flying there. 2 car in the wall. He's in the wall again. Gotta take invasive maneuvers. So we gained a spot but lost a spot at the same time, and that guy's not gonna be able to complete sliders. He tried. He got in front of the 2. It was very sketchy for us though. I thought he was gonna come sliding right up into us. You can definitely make some sliders work at this track, which is a lot of fun. But you gotta get right up here in this outer edge. It's hard to run without smacking the wall. 5 cars in the wall a little bit, but he really gained some time off it. I don't know how. He's throwing a slider. He might hit the 5 there. Ooh, super close.
Outside. Clear.
We threw a slider, a little bit lower of a slider than he threw. But I didn't want to get that close to the 5 car.
Outside. Still out there. Clear.
Oh, he threw a slider on both of us. Damn. 3 wide.
Outside. Still out there. Clear.
This is crazy right now.
Inside and out. All around.
Oh, I don't want to slide up into him.
Out.
Oh, I think one of them got in the wall. Or the 5 car, or not the 5, that blue car up there. I think it was the 12.
Outside.
Who's going to run in the back of whoever this black and white car is. So he checked up. The 11. Damn, this is a tough race. Trying to make something work. I don't really have an angle for a slider. I'd run into the 11. Try to get back to the outside here. Like, you can make that bottom work. I know you can. The 5 car's doing it pretty well. I got way too much on the gas there. 2 car had a good run.
Clear, clear, clear.
Damn, we were fighting for basically last. I suck at this track.
Outside. Clear.
This track just does not cater to my kind of racing, I guess. Trying to get any sort of grip that we can. Try to move the wing back, see if we can get anything out of that.
Outside.
But I know on the 305s, you don't really want it to move it back. Damn, that's rough. We started out decent, and then this track slicked off, and I fell off with this track hard. We were throwing sliders, like 3 of us were back and forth, which was a lot of fun. I want to go back and watch that, because none of us actually got into each other, surprisingly. I thought for sure there was going to be a wreck out of that somehow.
Gonna be 2 to go.
2 to go, and look how close everybody is. Like, everybody's running hard as hell, except the first place car. He's gone from everybody else. Like, nobody is close to the 1 car, but everybody else is pretty much on top of each other. Two car got in the wall a little bit there. He's probably just gonna run the low side. Yep. Damn, that was a rough race. Nobody wrecked, and we were just all throwing sliders on each other. That was freaking crazy. That was great racing. Like, that was... I'm okay with getting 11th in that kind of race. That was the most difficult race I think I've ever been in. And good win by the 1 car. That was freaking nuts. Go back to the start of this. I don't know how many incidents there really were. Was there a 0x through everybody? No. 2 car had a 6x. 5 had 4. 6 had 4. 7 had 4. 9 had 4. 10 had 2. There was actually a lot of X's. Wow. Only the 1, the 3, me, and the 8 car. Shocking to me. But yeah, it was rough off the start for me, being stuck on the bottom. That just middle lane was really quick. I want to go to where I actually got out to the outside lane right here. The 3 car threw it in super hard. I let off the gas, I think, to straighten out my car. Oh no, yeah, I did. I straightened out my car and it just wanted to hook to the wall. That was almost really bad. The 11 car, yeah, 11 car got almost in the wall there. Where were we throwing sliders on each other? That was freaking crazy, man. And that was some great racing. 5 car is very fast. He was good at ripping that wall. He was right on it, man. Good at not hitting me, too. This is where the 2 got in the wall. So the 5 throws a slider on the 2 and me. I have to make evasive maneuvers. I can't speak. To get around the 2 car. 12 almost slid up at me. That scared the crap out of me right there. When the 12 car threw a slider, because I had no clue that was coming from back here. Like, he came out of nowhere to me. I thought we were getting destroyed. He checked up enough to not hit us, which was awesome. And then me, the 12, and the 11 that's coming up, we were freaking throwing sliders on each other for a few laps. Like, that was crazy. 12 car threw one here. I thought he was going to hit the 5. I had a decent run there, able to throw one back. It just got, like, lower and lower, though, every time we threw it, because it became 3 wide. This was just some crazy great racing. Like, this track has made a lot of fun racing so far. And then the 11 throws it on both of us. So we come off 3 wide. 12 car had to turn it a little harder off the corner. 11 had to turn it hard off that corner. We're diagonally 3 wide. I was going to slide up into the 12, but decided not to. And yeah, he got kind of trapped right there. I was going to throw a slider, and I didn't know how low the 11 went. And so I went to go, and then the 11 had a good run into the corner. I checked up to not run into him. He's right on the wall and just could not get off it in time to get on the low side of the 11. And I just kind of got stuck down here, got passed by those 2. Could have probably slid up there in front of the 11. Didn't realize I actually was that far in front of him. But got up and behind the 12 finally, and then the 2 car got around us. Like, this was crazy close racing. Like, from first to last 5 seconds, that's really close for the whole field. Nobody wrecked. Like, that was absolutely crazy. But I'm not even mad about finishing 11th. I just need to get better at this track, apparently. Like, that was rough for me. And started 7th and just slowly fell back. The 2 car started 3rd and finished 10th, so that sucks for him a lot. 3 cars very fast. He got up to 4th from starting 10th. I think did he qualify? Yeah, he was the last one to qualify because the 6 car did not qualify. But that was some crazy racing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. But we're definitely lose some iRacing, being car number 4 out of 12 here. So let's go see what we end up getting out of the results. All right, results in. Strength of field was over 3,800. That was very high. We were a top split. A lot of people registered to run this. I think it was over 50. Yeah, because 12 splits times 5. Yeah, over 50. It was about 57, 58, something like that. Maybe close to 60. It was close to that, but we finished 10th or 11th. Actually, that sucks. We really lost a lot. I rate 87. Damn, under 4,300 too. Damn, that really hurts. We lost a good amount the last 3 dirt races. I think lost a good amount. Corey was gone. Like, he was the only one not close to anybody else. I think if the 3 car would have qualified better, he might have had a shot at him because he was very quick and was getting through the field quite quickly. 7 car started second, started falling off. But overall, a great race. I'm not even mad about it. Nobody wrecked, surprisingly. That's the crazy part. Nobody ended up wrecking. And there was definitely some incidents, probably people smacking the wall or each other a couple times, but I didn't really see anybody really hit each other much. It seemed like more the wall, if anything. So that probably brought most of the X's, I feel like. Because I know the 2 car got in the wall hard a couple times, and that probably gave him his X's. He lost a lot of iRacing too. Damn, what is Corey's? He's over 5K. Probably not for the first time is my guess, because he's been very quick all the time. And his safety's a little down, but he probably just races so hard, which makes sense why he's good. I'm not that aggressive on a lot of things, but ran a lot of 3 wide. Not a lot, but a few 3 wide instances. I can't speak. We had a few 3 wide spots in that race, which was awesome. Threw some sliders on multiple people, which is crazy. Never really done that in many races. Never really get an opportunity for that, but that was a ton of fun. I cannot I cannot speak today. Holy shit. I can't speak. I don't even know the words, but that was just a fun race. I can't get over how fun that was. Even though we finished really terribly, we were fighting for a bunch of positions the entire time, so I can't even be mad. I just need to get better at these cars, get better at running that top side like a few of these guys were. They were like right on that wall and barely tapping it or barely missing it, getting in the grip and flying away. Or I just need to get better at running the bottom and getting the grip on the low side and pulling away, because the 5 car was doing that decently there towards the finish as well, but the 12 car was catching him. I think they finished side by side, it looks like. But overall, great race. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. That was a lot of really close racing. I don't care that I finished in the back. Like, that was a very high strength of field as well. What was the lowest? Number 12. Almost 3K. So very high strength of field overall. Everybody knew what the hell they were doing. Everybody was very fast. In a lot of races, most of us would have probably won a race if we weren't all grouped together. But it is what it is. Those races happen. So appreciate you guys for watching as always. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the race. Let me know if you guys ran this earlier in the week and how you guys did. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.